Now for your fans, that follow you, and they only know what you tell them on the videos and stuff like that. Chris Smoove is a very popular guy, obviously, and that people want to know things about you because of the world we live in, as far as the social media and stuff like that. You, from your apartment or wherever you live at, you're in contact with the whole world, and people, you're literally worldwide because of the internet, because that's what it is, the www. I mean, it is, man. I mean, World Wide Web. So to all your fans out there, boy, I'm getting an exclusive here, man. What's a day like for Chris Smoove? Like, what does Chris Smoove? You don't got to give details or stuff like that, but just like an average day, besides making the videos and stuff, we know that part of your day, but what does Chris Smoove do on an average day?
Just basically your average American / college student. I have a job. People think I don't have a job. Like, I always get comments where people are like, you're playing those games 24/7. You don't have a job. How did you afford that equipment and all this? And
Yeah.
I have a real job. I have a good career too, and that's one of the reasons why, with the whole YouTube thing, I don't really need to make the money. But since they came to me, why not? Right? Why not?
Why not?
But I'm just, in real life, I'm just really, I guess you could say, just intelligent. I make good decisions. I don't make a lot of new moves. I do things like save. I save money. So I might not be making like $50 an hour, but if I'm saving my money, then you're able to actually do things. If you have $10,000 sitting in your account, what can you do with $10,000, right?
Right.
You do a lot of things with that. So
you don't go to the gas station and put $5 in the gas tank like these other
people. When I go to the gas station, I'm filling it all the way up.
Me too, man. Me too.
And when I buy something too, I buy for real. I don't just buy something that I kind of like. I actually buy what I want to get.
Right.
But you can't do that unless you save first.
Right.
So I'm not the kind of person that's going to be in debt or anything like that. So I have a job in college. So a lot of times my schedule could be crazy, from going straight from work to a class, then coming home. I probably want to go to the gym, work out, play some basketball. Then on the weekends, I might want to do some social things. I might want to go swimming, go to the beach, hang out with some ladies, go to the movies, go party and go to the club. See, I do a lot of different things.
Yeah. And
I have to make these decisions every single week. That's why sometimes you might not see a video in a week or two.
Right.
Like, I remember one time I didn't release a video in like a week and a half, and people were coming on my channel saying, Chris Smoove is dead, and all these just because I haven't posted a video in a week and a half.
Right.
It's amazing that I'm actually, because if you think about it, I'm really active with posting videos. I post videos like every week. Like, I have never gone a month without not posting a video. And
right.
Meanwhile, in real life, I'm doing all different kind of things and going all different kind of places, and so I think I'm doing a pretty good job of handling both lives. And so,
well, I'm glad you got.
I don't focus too much attention on one, so that I can actually live, because you got to live too. You got to eat, you got to sleep, you got to have some fun, you got to be a little social. You got to do things. You can't just put out videos.
Right. I completely agree with you, man. And I remember that time when you weren't on, and the world was ending, man, for people.
Yeah.
It was crazy because, and that just shows to me, it's like you said, man, you got to do other things, man. You can't just sit there and watch videos. But hey, that's just a testament to how much they love you, man.
Definitely.
So, and to all you subscribers and stuff out there, without you guys, we wouldn't be anything. So we definitely appreciate that. But it's funny, Chris, because there's so many people on YouTube that do different videos and stuff like that. And with your special channel, you're an inspiration for a lot of people. And I tell people all the time that whatever you want to do, you can do it. And if you believe it, you can achieve it. And you're an example of that, man. I mean, you just explain to everybody what you do during the day, and you still make videos. I mean, because with that schedule like that, going to school and working, that's tough, man. And having a social life, you know.
Exactly.
Here's what I wanted to ask you, Chris. You know, because whether you want to admit it, you seem like a humble guy, and you're a very smart guy. I can tell that too. You know, you're a celebrity, man. Whether you like it or not. You know, whether you like it or not. I'm calling it out. I'll speak for him, ladies and gentlemen, because he won't say it. But you know, do people that know you or are around you, do you get treated any different, or do you get treated like, oh, this is Chris Smoove, oh my God, or is that oh man, that's just Chris?
They just say, oh man, that's just Chris. Nah, that's why I love them, because they don't want anything. You know, they're not like a subscriber that wants to, you know, ask me a lot of questions. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but they're the actual people that I grew up with. So, you know, they just say, hey, I'm gonna go play some basketball at the gym. Hey, you want to go to the movies? You know, hey, you want to go to this party? You know, so it's just they're just like everyone else's friends, just like any of your friends that you have. That's how my friends are, and so they watch the videos, they enjoy them and everything. But you know, they're just good friends. They don't, and that's another thing, because I actually have, you know, music. That's another hobby. I have a lot of hobbies.
Okay.
You know, I do a lot of different things with my free time, because I like to stay busy. I like to, you know, explore new things, and they have never leaked any music or videos, which is amazing. Like, you know, in an age like this, where like music is being leaked left and right, they haven't leaked any of the music I've done, any of the videos I have. They don't want anything from me. They're just, you know, they're cool, and they're like, oh, I like that song, I'm gonna keep it. You know, so I'm gonna release some songs one day. You never know. Like I said, there might be some surprises coming out. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, hey, like I said, man, the definition for me, as far as having a favorite artist, is a favorite song. And you know, Pre-Patch Memories. That's my cut, man. That's my song. So whatever you release, I'm definitely gonna promote it. But I seen a couple of your songs on your MySpace page.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still have them up there, but I seen a few of them up there. I believe. I think I seen that last year or something like that. But all right, so let's get into some of the fan questions. I got some subscribers. I did a promo video, and I had some people ask me some questions. So the first one comes from Greg T.D. Morrison. This is a young man that you have definitely inspired, Chris. Actually, I think me and you are his favorite YouTubers. When I first announced this, he was like, "Oh wow, this is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to this, because you guys really know basketball." So he actually has 3 questions for you. He actually has a very good channel. He doesn't have a capture card yet, Chris, but he does a lot of things like you. He does the 2K videos and stuff like that. And he's actually from overseas, and he does some good things. So the first question for you, Chris, is: do you think the offensive moves in NBA 2K10 are too overpowering?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There are so many moves in the game that you can just abuse. You know, for instance, in the post, every single player can do this spin move in the post, and you can get a free layup or dunk.
Wow.
I mean, it could be defended. You know, you could stop the spin every once in a while, but even if you stop the spin, they can still just score after you actually stop the spin. And it's not just that move. There's a lot of moves that are so easy to abuse. And that's why when I play 2K, I don't really play random gamers like Quick Ranked and Crew much, because that's all people do, is they just abuse all of the moves that are overpowering. And it's not really about, you know, who has more knowledge in the game, who has more skill. It's just about who wants to abuse the glitches and the flaws for an entire game. You know, like reaching in the backcourt all game long. It's just, that's why I play in the league setting, and that's why leagues have rules, because we think it's more fun when you actually have to use your brain. You have to, you know, have a game plan. You have to actually have some skills on the stick. You have to know how to do everything from shooting to passing to posting. So,
okay,
there's a lot of moves that can be abused. Yes, a lot of overpowering moves.
Okay, good answer, good answer. I hope that helped you out, Greg T.D. Morrison. Also, second question from Greg T.D. Morrison. Do you think NBA 2K's reputation has been tarnished because of the unstable online?
I'd actually have to say probably yes.
Okay.
Because I have a couple of friends in real life. They're saying, what game are you going to get, Elite or 2K? And they actually know a lot about Elite. Like, they're telling me about Elite. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, they the reputation, because they're telling me, they're saying, but doesn't 2K's online, it doesn't work, and, all this. And then they're saying, well, look, Live is adding in all this true physics. And I'm thinking to myself, like, whoa. And they're kind of, they're like, I like 2K games, but I don't really know. So I think it did hurt the reputation. But I don't really know. I think that when I put out videos, people are going to see the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll be able to see if they even want to play the game. But I don't know. I still think 2K is the better game overall, even though I like a lot of things about Live, and a lot of things are better in Live.
Yes.
But the reputation, it definitely did go down because, I don't know, it's like, can you trust them?
Right.
When 2K11 comes out, I think that if you ask, any 2K gamer, they'll probably tell you, the online might not even be working the first day it comes out. It might not be working the first month. People aren't really confident that they're going to fix all that stuff. So, but they're going to get it anyway because that's how much they love the game, which is kind of strange, right?
Yeah. And it's so crazy. That's another reason why I enjoy your commentary so much, because even though you are a 2K player, I think you do a great job of being as unbiased as you can for 2K, And that's why I think.
Yeah, I try to be.
Yeah. Because like you said, you in the beginning, a lot of people thought you were an NBA Live player or a 2K hater or something.
Yep.
All right. Last but not least, third question from Greg T.D. Morrison. To what extent do you think 2K is using MJ on the cover to sell the game? And elaborate on MJ being on the cover.
They're really using that to get people to come. Because that's just one of the things that strikes people. Like if you think about marketing, you think about how things are sold, it has to be with that. Some of that comes from just the advertising. And a lot of people, when they go into their gaming store and they see Michael Jordan on the cover, a lot of kids are not going to be able to say, whoa, they're going to have to get the game.
Right.
So to them, they're actually using MJ as a way, to sell the game.
Of course. And
so what does it mean for, MJ being on the cover? It means a lot because that's all you hear nowadays. They want to compare everyone to Jordan. Is Kobe better than Jordan? Is LeBron better than Jordan? So it really starts with Jordan. That it's like everybody knows that. Even the youngsters know about Michael Jordan. So for him to be on the cover of the game, 2K knew what they were doing when they put him on the cover of the game. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Right. Now, isn't there something, I heard you say something about the Jordan moments. Do you know anything about that? Any details, or you just heard about it?
I actually haven't even been, reading much about 2K11 yet.
Okay.
Because I just want to kind of, when it's about to come out, I want to just be overwhelmed with information. But
right.
I just heard that they're going to actually have Jordan moments similar to Madden moments. And I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out, but you're going to be able to play as Jordan in the game. And you're going to be playing against the teams that he was playing against. So I'm assuming that all those players and rosters are going to be correct.
Wow, that's going to
be... So it's just going to be, Michael Jordan hasn't been in the game in a long... I don't even know.
Has he ever been in 2K?
I can't remember.
Has he ever been in 2K or no?
He probably was when he was on the Wizards. I'm pretty sure he was. I don't know. I don't really remember, but...
Okay.
It's been a long time since Jordan has been in the game.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, good answer, Chris.